Hi everyone, welcome to Power BI desktop tutorial. In today's lecture, I'm gonna show you how to insert map and also gonna insert gauge visuals from here. So first of all, let's gonna go ahead for map, and from here we have a couple of options. Go to the maps. We have the normal map. This is field map, Azure Maps, ArcGIS. If you have ArcGIS, you can connect it here, and we have shape map. So let's gonna select the first option, the map, normal map. Before you start, if you are creating your first map, you have to make sure go from file, there's option setting, go from option setting and then options, and this is for global. Within the global, go to security and make sure you check ArcGIS for Power BI is checked and map and field map visuals are checked. You need to check that and make sure you connect it to the Wi-Fi, otherwise you cannot show the map. And also the Power BI need to access to your location. So if it's the map is not working, you have to go to setting, from setting to privacy and security. From here you have to go for location, and you have to make sure location services is on. Otherwise you will not see the map. Or you have the Power BI on your desktop. Let desktop apps access your location. So if you have on desktop, that means if you check this one, you will allow the Power BI to get your location. Otherwise you will not see the map. And from here, let's gonna add, we have location, we add the country, and add the country, territory lookup, add the country from here. Okay, we need only the country, and minimize it like that. And this is only, you can see the data that already I have in my database. These are the countries that I have the data on my database. You cannot see all the countries because we don't have the data for all the countries. And from here, you have a couple of options. You can format the map. If you double click, go for formatting. From here, you're gonna make it bigger. Have the title. We don't need the title at above. Size and style, map setting. We have style. This is road. You can change to Arial, and you can go for light if you like. And we have, this is grayscale road. I'm just gonna keep it Arial. Okay, we have the bubbles. These are the bubble size. If you need to increase the bubble size, increase the bubble size. And this is very big, a little bit. Also the color. If you need to change the color, I don't need dark. You can select wherever you like. And you keep this color. And bubbles. You have category label. If you need to add the labels, the country names on the bubbles. You have Canada, United States, and let's gonna click in here and go to the insert. From insert, we have a slicer. It's gonna select a slicer from here. Add data. I have continent. Select the continent. Close this one. Close this one. Okay, I'm just gonna adjust that. From here, click on the slicer and go to formatting, slicer setting. You have an option, the style, vertical list. You can check from Europe, North America. You can go to the Pacific, to Australia, back to Europe. And you can change it to the tile. You can go from here. This is the tile or style. Or you can also to the drop down like in Excel. From here, all you can select whatever you like. So I'm just gonna back. I'm gonna choose the tile and make it full on the page. Adjust the size of the map a little bit. And from here, come back to the format. Can do a couple of things from here. Slicer headers. We don't need the headers. And the value, you need to make it bold. Yeah, make it 14. Need to change the color. wherever you like. Have within the slider setting, you have options. This is the style and selection. You have single select or multiple select, and also you can show select all options. You click on show select all option, you get another select all. So if you click to Europe now, if you back to select all, you'll back to the all map, allow you to switch, easy to switch between the slicers. Okay, and you can change whatever you like, slicer setting, slicer header, value. From the value, it's going to change the background. You need to keep it like dark. I don't like this is font value. I'm gonna change the font size, get dark. Okay, make it 14. And the option of a slicer will be different depend on your data, because now we are using map, so you have only this slicer type. But if you have this slicer type. But if you go, for example, to the customer detail, and now if I try to insert the slicers, I will have different of options depend on the data from here. So add data, I'm gonna need to insert the year. So this is the year. Okay, and you will have from here slicer setting. You got vertical list, and you got drop down menu, and also you have between. You can just select between data. You can select between years, and this is 2022, and this is 2020, 21, and this is 2022. Okay, so you have different couple of options depend on the data type that you have. You can put the slicer from here. Okay, let's gonna go to product lookup from now, and from here, first of all, let's gonna add the slicer. I need this time for product name. I have product name. Okay. Okay, now let's gonna go to insert gauge visuals. You can see this gauge visuals, click on it and add data. First of all, I'm gonna add the total. I have the total orders. Okay, and if you need to filter your data, so depend on the start of the month, you can just click on that, go from filter, and you can see filter on this visuals. You can filter your total orders depend on the start of the month, of search. I have start of the month. Okay, I'm gonna filter my data depend on the start of the month. If you need to select specific or select all, but I'm just gonna go for top N. Then we need the first item, the first top item from the start of the month, and we need not the earliest, we need the latest. So fly filter, you will have the total orders for all the month. And from select and select from product name now. If you select specific product, you can see the total orders is 13 for all purpose spiking stand, and you can select any product name. You can check the total orders for that. And back from here, we have also a couple of options. You can add the target value. If we have the order targets, we can put the order target in here, and now you can check the classic vest. We have the 16, but this is the target, or the target we want to reach, we have this is 20, and for that we are away. This is 14, we are ahead of our target, and this is we are beyond the target order. So now we just almost will get the target order from here. You can back again from here, click on it. You can put the order targets, keep it with the maximum, and now you will have the target order at the end. This is the current order, and this is the target. Classic is 2014. Okay, this is the target 20, and the current order is 16. And you can put whatever you like. So I like this style, and you can click on here, go from double click order is going to change the name from formatting. Okay, go to the title. We need to change the title, orders, this target. Okay, can make it bold. You can keep it alignment the middle. You can do whatever you like. Keep it here. And there is a couple of options you can do. You can just copy, best. You can put the second one in here. From here, you need to change. I'm gonna put total order. I'm gonna put this is total. Gonna put total revenue, and gonna change. This is the target. This is revenue target. Okay, put revenue target, and you can do a couple of things, whatever you like. So depending on the product name, you will have different type of total orders, and I need to change the name from here, monthly, or from title, this monthly revenue, this target, and monthly orders with target, and this is the product type. So this is for this lecture, how to insert a map, and how to insert a map and how to manipulate your guard visuals. So thank you for watching and see you in the next video.